Kate, at last. You here to enjoy the show?
The War Department wanted me close to the action. Can't get closer than this unless I grab boots and a rifle.
Wouldn't go with the skirt. What do they say so far?
Joe, you've been brilliant. Talk of the town in D.C., apparently.
Miss Garner, I must tell you that I object, formally, to your being here.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but you're not the commanding officer here, are you?
It's okay, Campbell. Whatever happened to that famous British sense of hospitality, huh?
She's a distraction.
Sure. A distraction that helped guarantee that Joe here would be in charge of the operation?
And let's not forget, if it wasn't for her, we'd be collecting dust in Italy.
Right. Fine. Well, let's get back to the briefing session then, shall we? As I was explaining before your interruption, General Weatherby is under pressure at Carentan. The Jerrys have brought in their own paras.
What about the reports that the Germans are getting mechanized units as reinforcements?
Very unlikely. General Weatherby, under duress,
Tends to overstate the danger he's in.
And that's the only reason you refuse his requests for support?
Not at all. In fact, young lady, in order for mechanized troops to arrive now, they would have had to receive orders before we were sighted. Before the landing.
Sir, we have enemy vehicles approaching Chef Dupont.
Now that we have an airstrip, we can send a recon plane. Your orders, General? Air recon has a major advantage over ground recon. Its line of sight isn't hampered by obstacles.
Move to the indicated position, Commander.
Mobile artillery! They'll wipe out the town!
Joe, you need to get some fighter bombers up there ASAP to intercept them.
You have your target. Destroy it. Over. He's gonna get it in the neck. Diving rate engaged. We have been given a new route. Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo. Returning to base. Blitz support in progress in the sector, sir.
There is something very wrong here.
Enemy fighters incoming.
You need to send our fighters up.
I'm so glad you put us at ease about the enemy reinforcements, Campbell.
Squad commander, target unit and following coordinates. Approaching combat speed. Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
Target down. Can you confirm? Over.
Diving brake engaged. Dropping airmail. Target unit and following coordinates.
I'm making an attack. Destroyed.
Unit is out of ammo. Heading back to base. Unit reports enemy neutralized. Plane is low on fuel and returning to base. Target in point.
Your objective is to take Valognes. It's the last stop before Cherbourg.
What am I up against?
The survivors of the 919th. They pulled together grenadiers, anti-tank reinforcements, and anti-aircraft units into a Kampfgruppe to hold the city outskirts.
What's the situation inland?
The same setup as around Valognes, but of lesser strength.
And here, along the coast?
Another Kampfgruppe, primarily armor.
Enemy air support?
According to our sources, none.
I wouldn't be so sure. The Krauts have hidden their planes on small airstrips and fields.
Where they have been hammered by our bombers for weeks. The resistance has confirmed that.
Right. Like when they confirmed the absence of the 17th SS, Campbell?
Listen, you little...
Why? You have nothing to say. General, it's your decision. But be aware that the enemy may have more than you think.
Our main objective is to take out the German base.
My reports show that the enemy still has a fair number of tanks. I'd say we'll need air support to counter that.
Building in progress, sir.
The key to controlling the skies is to use each plane for what it does best.
Target destroyed. Yeah, the enemy is trapped. Now finish him.
Commander, destroy target.
Sheridan, you could rely on fighter bombers a bit more to neutralize enemy tanks.
Reports confirmed. Target destroyed. Move unit into position.
Reverie in the morning. Yeah, it's ambush time. What do you know?
Building deployment completed. Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo. Returning to base. Unit production in progress. All ammo spent. Plane is returning for replenishment.
Almost ready, sir.
Commander, you have your orders. Destroy target. Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination.
Reverie in the morning. Yeah, it's
Building deployment completed. Rookies are training. They'll be ready soon. Negative, sir. We are out of supplies.
Target acquired.
Reports confirmed. Target destroyed. Plane reports heading back to base for replenishment. Building deployment completed.
Jerry has a number of AA batteries. We'll have to destroy them if we want any sort of air presence.
Move to the indicated position, Commander.
Reverie in the morning. Yeah, it's ambush time.
Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed.
Must be hell out there.
We have to destroy Jerry's heavy fortification. Remember Italy, Sheridan. Enough bombers against the Siegfried bunker will wipe it off the map.
Fire. Unit reports engagement in progress. Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo.
Look, the Germans have secondary HQs. If we take them, we can build up, starting from those positions.
Reports damage, sir.
Goes on later, X. Returning to
Unit is breaking up, sir. Blitz capacity has been exhausted, sir.
We are pounding them.
Sir, fighter bombers incoming.
Stukas. Amazing for an army that had no more planes, eh, Campbell?
Listen here. Our intelligence services were categorically clear on this one.
They're an easy scapegoat. Some intel officer you are, supporting the invasion of Europe with outdated and inaccurate reports.
Commander, you have your orders.
Target
Destroy
ready
target.
to engage. Dropping airmail.
Plane is low on fuel and returning to base. Unit reports heavy fire. All ammo spent. Plane is returning for replenishment.
Combat speed.
Diving brake to engage. Dropping airmail.
Target. Reporting enemy unit down, sir. Unit reports heavy fire. Yes, sir. Engage enemy. Engage enemy.
Approaching combat speed. Take that, you crawlers!
Recruitment has
Diving
started,
brake
sir.
to engage. Dropping airmail.
Open fire on target. Unit is out of ammo. Heading back to base.
Target destroyed. Light infantry reporting.
Recruitment has started, sir.
Target acquired. Steady as she goes.
Plane reports heading back to base for replenishment. Plane is low on fuel and returning to base.
Troops are trained and operational.
Commander, you have your orders. Destroy target.
Diving brake to engage. Dropping airmail.
Reporting enemy losses.
Troops are trained and operational.
You have your target.
Diving brake to engage. Dropping airmail.
Plane is low on fuel and returning to base. Plane reports heading back to base for replenishment. Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed. You have your target. Destroy it.
Approaching combat speed. Must be hell out there.
Sir, the Krauts have brought tank destroyers up to the line.
Damnation. Don't let them make contact with your armor, Joe.
No more American flying.
Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy.
Gonna get it in the neck.
Diving brake to engage. Dropping airmail. Diving brake to
All
engage.
ammo spent. Plane is returning for replenishment. Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo. Returning to base. This is HQ. New unit production requested.
Fire. My baby, I'll be able to have a shot of the raid.
Squad commander, move out.
Diving brakes engaged. Dropping
Sir,
airmail.
reporting enemy unit has been destroyed. Plane is low on fuel and returning to base.
We have a German ground attack incoming, General.
Go.
All ammo spent. Plane is returning for replenishment. Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo. Returning to base. Unit is out of ammo. Heading back to base. Squad commander, target unit and following coordinates. Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy. Deploy units in sector. You now have blitz capacity. Blitz support in progress in the sector, sir.
Diving brakes engaged. Dropping
Plane is low on fuel and returning to base. Squad commander, target unit and following coordinates. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed. Position and deploy structure. You have your target. Destroy it. Over. Plane reports heading back to base for replenishment. Plane is low on fuel and returning to base. Unit is out of ammo. Heading back to base. Commander, open fire on target. Move to the indicated position, Commander. Open fire on designated target. Unit opening fire on the enemy. Building
The
deployed.
Germans have some armored recon, sir.
Careful of those, Sheridan. They're no match for a tank, but very dangerous for infantry, even in a forest. Joe, we could get troops close to their HQ without being seen by moving them through the swamps.
Plane is low on fuel and returning to base. A new ruse is at our disposal. You have the coordinates. Proceed to position. Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Blitz capacity has been exhausted. Sir, blitzing is no longer possible in this sector. Unit
Your
production
progress is
in
amazing, General. Keep moving like that.
progress. Sir, reporting losses. Unit reports damage, sir. Unit reports damage, sir. Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination.
We got him good that time, sir. My command, fight.
Unit under fire. Sir, our unit has been wiped out. Unit has been routed.
My command, fight.
Squad commander, open fire on target. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Sir, reporting losses. You have the coordinates. Proceed to position. Unit opening fire on the enemy. Unit reports damage, sir. Plane reports heading back to base for replenishment. Commander, destroy target. Receiving report. Enemy unit destroyed. Yes, sir. Ordering unit to destination.
We got him good that time, sir.
New route is now available. Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo. Returning to base. All ammo spent. Plane is returning for replenishment. Unit is out of ammo. Heading back to base. This is HQ.
General, the Germans are launching an offensive along the coast.
Diving brakes engaged.
Reporting enemy losses. Unit opening fire on the enemy. Unit position is
Diving
compromised.
brakes
Mission
engaged.
aborted, sir.
Dropping airmail.
Winchester, back to base.
Squad commander, target unit and following coordinates.
Gonna get it.
Diving brakes engaged. Dropping airmail.
No more cannons under my wing. Back to the shop. My command,
Unit is out of ammo. Heading back to base. Unit reports heavy fire. Reports confirmed. Target destroyed. Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo. Returning to base. Recruitment has started, sir. Unit is out of ammo. Heading back to base. Plane is low on fuel and returning to base. Unit is critically low on fuel
Excellent.
and ammo.
The road is open to take Valognes.
Plane reports heading back to base for replenishment. Unit reports enemy neutralized. All ammo spent. Plane is returning for replenishment.
Fire!
Plane is low on fuel and returning to base.
No more candies under my wing. Back to the shop.
Commander, you have your orders. Destroy target. Reporting enemy losses. Supply depot nearly depleted. Unit opening fire on the enemy. Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo. Returning to base. Plane is low on fuel and returning to base. All ammo spent. Plane is returning for replenishment. Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo. Returning to base. Commander, you have your orders. Destroy target.
Approaching combat speed. Position overwhelmed.
Diving brakes engaged.
Unit reports enemy neutralized. Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Unit is out of ammo. Heading back to base.
Diving brakes engaged.
They're retreating, sir. All ammo spent. Plane is returning for replenishment.
Target acquired.
Don't see no sign.
Unit is out of ammo. Heading back to base. Building in progress, sir. Reporting enemy unit down, sir.
Brakes engaged. Dropping airmail.
Plane reports heading back to base for replenishment.
Set your eye. March formation. Step 2, 3, 4.
Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy.
Sir, engineers report that they can now set up secondary HQs wherever you want them.
They're like regular HQs for gathering supplies or constructing buildings, but they're much less resistant.
Unit production in progress. Unit reports heavy fire. All ammo spent. Plane is returning for replenishment. Plane is low on fuel and returning to base.
Excellent, General. The pilots send their thanks.
Engage enemy. You have your target. Destroy it. Over.
Dropping airmail.
Plane reports heading back to base for replenishment.
Diving brakes engaged. Dropping airmail.
Engage enemy. All ammo spent. Plane is returning for replenishment. Plane is low on fuel and returning to base.
Target acquired.
Plane reports heading back to base for replenishment. All ammo spent. Plane is returning for replenishment. Unit position is compromised. Mission aborted, sir. Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo. Returning to base. Head to the new position, man. All ammo spent. Plane is returning for replenishment. Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo. Returning to base. Unit has aborted mission, sir. Plane reports heading back to base for replenishment. All ammo spent. Plane is returning for replenishment. Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo. Returning to base. Depot is low on supplies. Sir, HQ has provided us with a new ruse. All ammo spent. Plane is returning for replenishment. Plane is low on fuel and returning to base. Not even a drop of oil left in this depot. Sir, the agent we sent to spy is no longer active in the sector. Yes, sir. Engage enemy. I repeat, engage enemy. Blitz support in progress in the sector, sir. Unit is critically low on fuel and ammo. Returning to base. Unit has aborted mission, sir. Reporting.
Congratulations, General. Valognes has been liberated.